Zidane Daini, Anti-Ninja here. Finally, Electri has gotten us an actual ninja outfit. Wait a minute. Mic, lights, camera. Oh shit, I'm on YouTube. Hopefully he didn't notice. Bye. Alero! Oh shit. He got away again. Zidane Daney, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. And yes, we now have an actual ninja outfit. So I can now look like a ninja, and more specifically, I can look like the Electro Ninja from the Elemental Multiverse very, very soon. And by that I mean I actually got some elf ears, so I'm going to actually look like Electro Ninja in videos from now on. I won't necessarily wear the ears every single time, and I won't necessarily wear this every time, but yeah, I can actually look like Electro Ninja now, which is really awesome. But anyways, guys, look forward to seeing those crazy videos coming soon. As well as, before too long, you should also expect the next Witch Hat Atelier video, so also look forward to that. But anyways, guys, let's actually get started and talk about the latest chapter of My Hero Academia. Which, honestly, this chapter was kind of meh, but honestly, that's kind of a good way of describing these last few chapters. I think this is a good... At this point, it's good to just call this chapter, or this arc, the resolution arc. Basically, we're seeing how every single person is handling what just happened after the huge chaos that was the war arc. Now, I know that some people are going to say, oh no, this is still part of the war arc and blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. The point is that what I'm saying right now is that this is the resolution arc. As we all remember, the first chapter of this was, of course, the breakout, where they broke all of the villains out of prison. The second one was revealing what happened to all of the kids, which, oh boy, that was not fun. And finally, there's this one, which, oh boy, this was insanity, to be completely honest. I mean, now that we actually know more about Hawks' backstory, it's honestly very interesting. And it's also kind of interesting to see that now that Hawks is no longer necessarily worried about the agency, the special agency that he's working with, I'm forgetting what they're called, he's actually feeling a bit more free, realizing that he can now do his job as a hero a lot more effectively. And he's not necessarily focusing on, I can now do whatever I want. He's now realizing that he can actually help Endeavor a lot more than he was before. He can actually make a statement as best as he can to help out Endeavor and show he isn't a villain just because he's had some really bad stuff happen in his past. Even if it's true or not, the point is that he is a hero and he's just trying his best. And sometimes bad things happen and you don't necessarily realize it until it's too late. But even Hawks has realized from just seeing Endeavor lately that he's been trying to make amends with his family. And I think that's an important aspect of it. We've been kind of building up to this final thing. One of the big issues is What is Endeavor going to say? The fact is that he has to say something about all of this. This was a terrible incident, and as the number one hero, he has to say something about it. And if he doesn't, there's going to be a lot of issues. And honestly, I'm a bit scared to see what he actually has to say. As for other characters, obviously I'm worried. I want to know what the heck happened to Deku. What's going on? Is he going to wake up? And all of that jazz. It's terrifying, to say the least. What has happened to Deku? What has happened to everyone? It's honestly a bit of a random question. And how is everyone going to actually handle the future? It's a big question. And it's not something that you can just find the answer to. This is close to real life. If something like this were to happen in real life, then absolutely, I think that what we've seen so far is exactly how these heroes would react. They would act just confused. We can all see that heroes are not getting involved anymore. They're scared to even show their faces because villains are everywhere and heroes are now in the toilet because of what Endeavor did. And that's huge. It's honestly insane to think about. I'm honestly kind of concerned because I feel like whether or not Endeavor stays the number one hero or whatever he does, I feel like things have to change. And he's going to have to be one of the people who takes a hit. All of these other heroes are going to probably, that have helped out with this war arc, are probably going to go higher in the public opinions. But as for other characters, for characters like Endeavor, who've been through really hard times, they're gonna plummet. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the people demand for Endeavor to lose his hero license. Someone who got that powerful, being exposed like that is a dangerous thing. It's one of the reasons why you can actually see that he is trying to make amends, but people aren't going to get that. They're only going to hear, even if he says the perfect things and says for a fact Dabi is lying. It doesn't matter if he says that or if he says something completely different and actually tells them the truth or what. The fact is that what he's been labeled as by this villain is going to have huge implications for many, many years to come. And it's going to be hurting the entire world for basically forever. Dabi and the League of Villains may be out there still, and we have to wait and see what will come about. But honestly, I feel that My Hero Academia is going to get even more crazy for many, many years to come. And honestly, I'm really excited to see how Deku handles himself going forward and whether or not he's actually going to wake up. Honestly, I wouldn't... One more thing I do want to state. If Deku is actually out of commission, and I mean he is out of commission, he cannot do anything. He is going to be stuck in his coma or whatever. I want to see how the rest of the cast actually continues to go about their days, because this is a hard situation. And yes, we're going to be seeing Deku eventually having to go through this same stuff, but we need to see how his classmates are going to handle this. Yes, they may do a time skip and they have all been changed, but if we don't actually see it, I don't think it will be as impactful as it would be if we just actually get to see how these characters handle it. Like I said, I'm really hoping for no time skips. We've already had one recently, and that was between the Endeavor arc and the actual war arc. And I don't want to see that again, just for right now. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how things continue. But unfortunately, simple chapters are not really much to talk about. So, anyways, guys, hopefully you've all enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and ring that notification bell. And even if you're not new and you just haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and ring the notification bell. It helps way more than you think. And only about 16% of my viewers are actually subscribed. I don't know if that's the actual number anymore, but it's around there. So, please subscribe. And of course, if you have any theories or you have any thoughts, please leave them down in the comments below. Of course, if you are going to leave a theory, make sure to say theory review somewhere in your comment. And of course, if you want to support the channel even more, then definitely head down to the description and check out all of our links down there, including our social medias and ways that you can support us financially, including our Patreon, which a big thank you to our current patron, Sheeny. And of course, do make sure to check out our merch store, which currently has both the lab and the current Intrepid Books logo shirts available, so make sure to get those. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!